Hello, everybody. How's it going? How are we doing today? What's up, everyone? Say who's here. Hi, Ash. Hi, VS. Hi, Wolfie. Hi, Odessa. How's it going? Odessa, your name is red now. Oh my goodness. Hey, yeah, Asturvy. How's our favorite protectorative beta princess? I don't even know how to respond to that. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I have a cookie with me, a homemade cookie. And right before I was gonna press start, I was like, "Ooh, let me go heat up my cookie." And I ran over to the microwave and I heated it up for 16 seconds. And now I have my hot, warm cookie with me. It's called a kitchen sink cookie. Technically, the recipe that my dad found calls it Chunky Lola's, but Dad didn't like that name, so he's like, "It's a kitchen sink cookie," because that's what it is. So we're not allowed to call them Chunky Lolos. It's a kitchen sink cookie. It has coconut in it, but I don't like coconut. But I can't taste the coconut at all. It just kind of adds texture. It's got like chocolate chips and other stuff in it. It's good. Cookies are good. I have a glass of cola. Nice, nice. I have a glass of milk, but don't worry. It is set away from my keyboard. My keyboard is not in danger. I say as I scooch it even farther away. Someone said my name was the same color and prime symbol to another chatter, so I changed it and I've been too lazy to change it back. Oh, I gotcha. I think when I looked at chat at first and I saw the red name, I was like, "Oh, who's that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's Odessa." You were like purple before, right? Don't want to milk board the keyboard again. No. This keyboard is safe. This keyboard will not get milked like the last one. I haven't taken a bite of my cookie yet. I should take a bite. This is a big cookie. It's big and flat. Very yummy. I have something to tell you guys. I saw something today. What was it? Oh yeah, tomorrow Concerned Ape is gonna come out with a video about Stardew Valley because he announced the 1.7 update. So he's gonna release a video about it tomorrow. And it's going to mention who the 2 new marriage candidates are gonna be. Oh my god. 10 years later and he's adding 2 more marriage candidates. Who else would enter chat with random song lyrics? You know, that's true. That's true. I was confused too. Yesterday in Gutsy's chat, she was talking to Punk and I couldn't work out where Punk was because I was only looking for purple. Yeah, see, I was so used to the purple that when I saw that red, my mind didn't even register until I read it. I was like, "Oh, hello. It's you." With a new coat of paint. But yeah, I'm really curious what he's gonna announce in that Stardew update. He just can't stop updating the game. He's like, "I'm working on another game, but also I'm gonna update Stardew Valley multiple times with big updates." So I'll be curious to see what it is. I do think the most likely candidates are like Sandy and probably the Wizard. But who knows? Maybe he'll create some new characters and randomly throw them in and be like, "Here you go. Here's traveling Tommy and Wanderer Wanda. You can marriage them now. You can marriage them." Yeah, that's how you say that sentence. Marriage them. I thought about changing my color early on, but I started with this color and got used to it that it felt weird to change the color. I just kind of got used to people's colors, and then when they get changed, I'm like, "Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing in my house?" I forgot that you can change the colors. So I do remember that that was our solution if your name, if your message didn't show up on the little chat over here, then it was changing your color somehow fixed it. Imposter, yeah. Who are you? Come on, a butch lesbian character? A butch lesbian character in what? But yeah, starting tomorrow, and then Friday is the Pokemon Presents. Not Thursday. Friday. I'm thinking I will wake up to watch it. It won't be like it won't be too early for me. I think I can do it in Stardew. Oh, butch lesbian character in Stardew. Okay. Yes, yes, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I feel like a lot of those games that have like romance and stuff, they're often severely lacking in butch or masculine female characters. So that would slap. That would slap. I always love a butch lesbian. Yes, yes, yes. Who would want a badass biker alt girl? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'm nodding so fast my model can't keep up with it. My enthusiasm at the butch women is too strong, too fast for VTube Studio. But yeah, I feel like it's most likely he's just gonna make it so that current characters can be romanced. But I guess we'll find out. I do hope that he's getting good work done on Haunted Chocolatier, because I'm very excited about that game still. But he can take all the time he wants with it, because it's his passion project, and he's probably got enough money to do whatever the fuck he wants. So I'm pretty sure he was also working on another game with other people. I feel like back when he announced Haunted Chocolatier, he's like, yeah, I am working on a game with other people, but also I'm working on this game by myself. So I don't know what that other game was, or if he's still working on it, but if he wants to work on 3 things at once, more power to you, I guess. But yeah, what else did I have to say to you? I had something else to say to you. Oh, Astro, I got another 2 Undertale fan songs I don't understand? Okay, we can put them on at some point, and I can see if I can tell you about them. Serdape says he hopes Haunted Chocolatier will be out by 2030. I have seen him say that. I hope so. But, you know, let him cook. Let the man cook. You know, he was like, maybe I announced it too early. But, you know what? He's working on it by himself. He's having fun. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, you said you gotta get it out. It's like, no. He's having fun, and it will come out when it comes out. Yeah, because I'm still so confused by last stream. There will be a little more expanded upon once we beat Sans. But I think there are some things that like are a little confusing and are left a little up in the air. Just to let you know. But we can discuss. We can discuss. I do think that we will be finished with the genocide route next week. I think we will be able to beat Sans. Because I was getting pretty close. I was getting closer than I thought I was going to by the end of that stream. So I think we should definitely be able to beat him. And we can chit chat about theories. And depending on how quickly we beat him, I do have stuff that we can do if there's a bunch of time left at the end of the stream. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but during the 10th anniversary live stream of Undertale, they had like a pacifist route fight for Sans, and then Toby uploaded it online in like a browser, so you can do the pacifist fight against Sans. And I haven't tried it yet, so I figured if we have time at the end of the genocide route stream next week, we can do the pacifist fight against Sans. I'm confident you'll finish the genocide route in less than 3 hours, so we'll have plenty of time to chat. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I'm trying not to jinx myself and be like, oh, as if I haven't done it this time, because I that will mean that I won't. If I'm like, oh, I'll get it done in the first hour, I probably won't get it done till like the third hour. But so I'm not gonna jinx myself. But I was doing pretty good. You were doing really good. Yeah, I was surprised. Like I said, the like muscle memory and knowledge of the fight kicked in more than I thought it would. So there's that to do. There is also the hard mode of Undertale. No, hard mode was never finished. It was part of the demo, and the demo went to the end of the ruins. So hard mode only goes to the end of the ruins. But I've never tried it. So I figured if we have a lot of time at the end, like if we do get the Sans fight done in like the first hour, we should have time to do the pacifist fight and probably hard mode. The ruins isn't super long, but obviously hard mode is harder, so I don't know how long it'll take us, but we can try that potentially. Because I've never done it, and I want to see what it's like. Was there something else I was going to say? I love always forgetting the words that I am saying. Oh yeah, my cough is still present. I think my cold is mostly gone, but my cough is still there. And I've kind of exhausted a lot of the medicine that they gave me to try. So I think soon I'm gonna call the doctor's office and go get an appointment. The main thing is my doctor might not be free, but last time I saw a different doctor. So I'm like, should I go back to that doctor? Or should I try to get in with my main doctor? I'm like, I don't know, but I guess I'll just call and see who's available. But yeah, I don't know how effective any of the medicine they were giving me was. So I don't know if I'm gonna need to go to like a specialist, but I guess we'll see what the doctor says. Genocide Route is making me even more eager for Deltarune Chapter 5. I know. I'm so excited for Chapter 5. Well, that reminds me, I was saying I've started uploading two, well, I'm gonna try uploading two shorts to like YouTube and TikTok each week. Hopefully I can keep that up, but I'll at least try to do at least, you know, keep up with one a week. But I wanted to try 2 week just because I feel like that would be better in general. But also I had so many shorts that were Deltarune that I was like, I should mix in some other things. So I've been mixing in some Instars in time. But I was like, Deltarune Chapter 5 is coming out this week, or not this week, this year. And when it comes to the Deltarune shorts, I'm like still on, I think I just finished making shorts from Chapter 1. And I'm like, I have 3 more chapters. And I feel like I should get up to Chapter 4 by the time Chapter 5 comes out. So I was like, if I'm only uploading 1 short a week and I'm alternating with like other series, I'm not gonna get through all the backlog I have for Deltarune until like the end of the year. But I figure now might be the time to switch to 2 clips a week because I'm getting faster at them. And I think I think it'll go well. I think I can keep up with that. Especially if I can sit down and like make a couple at once, so I have like a bit of a backlog. But yeah. Stupid Goron is blocking a shrine gut check challenge BS. Are you playing a Zelda game right now? Or are you commenting on my cough? But yeah. I think that was all I had to say. I think we can probably switch to art now. I might just work on the thing we worked on last week, but I was debating what else we could work on. We could work on some emotes. I know we talked about making a muted emote, but I also still need to make a throwing it back emote. Excuse me, my cough was coming out. But yeah, I haven't made a throwing it back emote, and I feel like I need to make one for Hobo. Yeah, see. So I might, I don't know, maybe we'll get started on today. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see if I get bored working on something. Because right now on that picture we were working on, I do need to ink the boots, and you know I was not very enthusiastic about that last week. So we'll see. No, not that mean. I'm playing Breath of the Wild. Okay. And I wasn't sure if maybe you're making a comment on like me potentially having some kind of reflux. Have fun playing Breath of the Wild. It's a good game. Hobo requires an asteroid trick. Yeah, I feel like we really need that. So we'll see how I'm feeling. We might start with that picture I was drawing, but if I get to the point where I'm like, these boots are my mortal enemy, then maybe I'll switch to drawing my very simplistic asteroids. All right, let me get over to photo shoot. All right, let me get down here. Beep boop beep 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 bop. I can go up a little bit. Beep 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 beep. I'm gonna go overtime it. Bye bye bye. Oh, now that we're actively drawing, I need to queue up some songs. I wanted to start with them, but then I was like, I won't be paying attention to them because I'll be chit-chatting with you. Now we're in the drawing section, and now I can pay more attention to them. What else should I queue up? Maybe not that song. Asteroids Twerking will be like the mega version of the that Pokemon, the one that moans in French. I'm sorry? The one that moans in French? Which Pokemon is that? Are you talking about Goldeen? No, Goldeen's French name sounds suggestive. I feel like I know which one you're talking about. Was it Starmie? I don't remember. Who are you talking about, Ash? What else should I queue up? Maybe not that song. We'll do this song. Boys don't cry. Bye bye bye. I know the random English parts of the song. Goldeen. I thought Goldeen didn't moan. I thought she went pussy pussy. That's what she sounds like in French. Pussy? Something like that. Haven't you seen that clip of what some of the different Pokemon sound like in different languages? There was one of Starmie in French. Okay, I was gonna say, I think it was Starmie, but like I've seen multiple videos of like Pokemon sounding weird in other languages. For example, Goldeen. So I couldn't remember exactly which one was the moaning one. I heard that one too with Goldeen. Yeah. My cookie is no longer warm. It's fine, it's still soft and delicious. Alright, let's see. Do I wanna draw these boots this week? I should get it over with. I should draw the boots. I need to pull up a reference picture of myself. Where am I? Okay, I have it pulled up. Starmie just moaning was the most whack fucking thing. Listen, man, I don't know what the deal was there. I don't know what the French were trying to do. I do like in the original Japanese, and it might have carried over to other versions. But if you've ever heard Guzzlord in Japanese, he's just a man like screaming. He's just like, ah! Hello, princess. The art is looking good. Thank you, Errol. Thank you for the compliment, Errol. Oh, I don't want to draw these boots. I need to define them even more. Oh, the boots. I need to put all the rest of the details on here. Oh, this is my curse. Errol, I got a question. Oh no, Errol. Brace yourself. I just discovered this song right before stream and I was like, put it on the playlist. Like this and then like that. Okay. I think it needs to be Okay, how many holes are on this boot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But one of them is hidden beneath this. Okay. Actually, maybe this part would just kind of be all the way up here. You wouldn't even be able to see the top as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would cover up the 7th one. Meow, meow, meow. Is anyone else planning to get Pokopia next week? It looks like it's going to be really fun, and I've heard a lot of good things. And I like that it's going to be multiplayer, because I think that would be a good game for my friends and I to play together. But I'm not actually sure how many of my friends are planning to get it. But, you know, maybe they won't get it immediately, but maybe they'll get it eventually. I also really hope that they announce Pokemon Gen 10 at the Pokemon Presents this week. I feel like it's about time for them to announce it, especially if they're gonna drop it this year. Like, if they did drop it, would they then show us some of the new Pokemon? That'd be exciting. I really want to know what the new starters are. But we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, this is the outside. Okay. Oh, also this is the newest Flavorfully song that dropped. Ego Renegade Boy. It's a good song. And it's got Len singing. I love me a good Len song. Okay. Do I like my promise on here? Already preparing my summoning circle for Coliseum to finally come to NSO. Yeah, they announced it was gonna come to NSO, and then it's been a while. It's like, when are you gonna add it? Because I'm pretty sure they announced it coming to NSO, like, either before the Switch 2 came out, or like right when it came out. And it's been over half a year. See, it came out on June 5th. Yeah, it's been like 8 months. When will it come out? But I know Rayman 2 has been added to the NSO. I've been wanting to replay that. I'm debating whether or not to do that one on stream. It's not that I don't want to play it on stream, it's just that I have so many other games I want to play. And that I'd probably play first. And I'm like, do I want to wait that long? But we'll see. I will probably be getting Pokopia, but not sure when. Nice, nice. If you're not getting it right away, I will let you know how it is, because I'm planning to get it the day it comes out. And I think I should be able to do a stream that day too. So I'll probably stream it. So we can all have our first look together. But if you do end up getting it, Errol, whenever you get it, we can play together. I heard they are selling digital versions of the Fire Red and Leaf Green for 20 bucks each. Yeah, they announced that. I mean, it's nice that they're making them available, but it's also like, I think some people are a bit annoyed about paying like 20 bucks for a game that came out like, what is it, like 15 years ago at least. Especially when they already have the NSO and they could have put it on there. But I think people are saying probably part of the reason they didn't put it on the NSO is because the NSO has like save states, so it would make it easier for people to like save scum and like duplicate Pokemon and stuff like that. So I probably won't be getting them because I don't really plan on replaying them anytime soon. But, you know, whoever wants to play them, there you go. You can do it now. Of an anti-hero. There are so many PS2 and PS3 games that I'd love to play on PS5. I do think it's nice when they make old games like available. I just don't know about the price point. Yes, friend gaming times are always peak. Can't wait to absolutely ruin your area. Let's go. Just try it, Earl. But yes, I am very excited to play with friends. I feel like we haven't played together in a while. Life is rude. They're like, you need to have jobs. You can't just spend all your time playing video games with friends. How could they do this to us? But I'm not sure if when you play with your friends, I'm not sure if it's like a separate server from like your main game. I don't know, people were saying it was kind of like Minecraft. Where you can have like a server with friends and then you can still access it and do stuff even when your friend isn't there. If they had the Deoxys event and home compatibility, I might get it eventually, but I still have physical, so I'm in a rush. See, I had Fire Red version, but I think I might have lost my cartridge. I don't know where it went. So if I did want to play it again, I could buy it on Switch. But I'm not really planning to play it anytime soon. I have many other games to play. For example, as of next week, Pokopia. I'll be interested to see what all Pokemon got included in the game. Because people have been saying there's at least 300. Or, like, at least roughly 300. So I gotta see which ones made the cut. I have a song request. USS Make Shit Up by Voltaire. I can put it in. Voltaire. Okay. It's on there. I want to know all the silly ones like Mosslax. Oh yeah, the unique ones are interesting. I've been hearing that the Pikachu, the like ghostly looking one, is technically a variant of Pikachu. It's like ghost type. Because originally people were debating, like, are these variants or are they just like unique characters for the game? And I thought they were all gonna be like just unique characters for the game, but I think, what were they calling? Peekaboo or Pikachu? That one might actually be a variant. It's a Pikachu that's like lost all its electric power and now it's a ghost type. But I guess we will find out. I guess what happens when Pikachu dies. R.I.P. Pikachu. Oh, how detailed am I gonna make this boot? I'm probably gonna fucking make it way too detailed. I enjoy this ditty. It is very silly and fun. Is this even what the bottom of my boot looks like when I look at the reference? I don't think this matches up with what the boot looks like on the top. Hold on. I'm looking hard at my reference. I think it's more like that. I remember there was one of the songs in this album that was just something else, man. I don't know much about Star Trek and whatever else, so all of this doesn't mean anything to me. But I hope you're enjoying it. You want lasting psychic damage put on the trouble with tribbles? Oh boy. Trouble with tribbles. Oh, didn't you say there were some Undertale fan game or fan songs you wanted me to listen to? This song will be stuck in your head later. I guess we'll find out. It was catchy. How do I feel about this? It is off. What? What are we talking about? What's a triple? Okay. Okay, representation, let's go. What's happening? What's going on in this song? Guys. Do they know you can just order adult toys online? Guys, there's something else you could do. Dr. Gaster and Ruinous by Go Child. Psychic damage for us. Yeah, this is fun. If you're watching the VOD, you don't get psychic damage because you won't hear the songs, but you know, you can imagine it. You can pretend you're feeling psychic damage alongside us. Voltaire is a Viking. Apparently. I don't know what's happening. Dr. Gaster. Okay, we did listen to this one before. I think we did discuss Dr. Gaster before. And then Ruinous. By Go Child. Is Go Child... Is that the one that Snapcube is a part of? Or am I thinking of something else? I know she did some sort of, music duo thing with a friend. Just think of them as sentient puffballs. Google Star Trek tribbles. Let me see. I see. You can just buy sex toys, guys. You don't have to get whatever the fuck a tribble is. Okay. There are other things. You know, I don't think those have a flared base. I don't think you should do that. Ooh, nice shoe. Thank you. Thank you, Wolfie, for focusing on the shoe and not whatever the actual fuck we are listening to right now. Is this even what the bottom of his shoe looks like? Let me look it up. Ooh. Didn't I have a reference somewhere in here? They're cute little menaces, just like Aster. Don't compare them to me while we're listening to this song. Don't. You cannot do to me the things that are happening in this song. No. No. Don't even think about it. Banish it from your mind. Are there shoe? No, this is me talking about that. Did I pull up shoe references in here? Oh god, Mr. Mustaflis is still in here. Oh god, okay. No, I didn't pull any shoe references over. Blame Punk, I forgot about this song until Punk reminded me. Punk might have reminded you, but you're the one who suggested it. I think we discussed this song before. The thing about Gaster is, like, we have very vague information about him in the game. That's why a lot of people are hoping that Deltarune will, like, shed some more light on him. So if you ever encounter any sort of media about Gaster, whether it's a song or a comic or art, a lot of it's speculative. A lot of it is like working off of a lot of assumptions or theories. I think the idea behind this song is it's going with the theory that Deltarune is Gaster's creation, and that's why it's like, oh, you split the world in two, because it's like there's the original world and then there's like Deltarune, which is the world that Gaster might have created. Because in Undertale, there's like that hidden dialogue where they talk about how Dr. Gaster fell into his own creation. And he was scattered across space and time. And in Undertale, they say his creation is the core. But some people are like, what if he made Deltarune and then he kind of fell into his own game, his own creation. So I think that's kind of the idea this song is going for. He was summoned by the Tribbles. Let's have a palette cleanser. I'm Blue by Elite. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba die. I'll put that one on. Are we just doing fandom music today? It's what we do every time, which is just whatever the fuck we feel like listening to. Let's see. Is there an Undertale song or Deltarune song I want to listen to? Let me see. There's one that I like, but I don't think it's on Spotify. Yeah, we'll add this song in. Classic Undertale fan song. Oh, I was looking up what the bottom of a boot looks like. Hold on. Boot bottom. At this point, you expect me to request emo song here or Yakuza song. The classics, the classics. Gaster certainly seems a fascinating character. Yeah, he seems really interesting, and they've kind of been building him up as this like very mysterious character. So it's like, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? And there's sometimes this narration in the game that people think is from Gaster, specifically like the stuff at the beginning when you're creating your vessel. And then at the end of chapter 4, you have that narration where it's like you're at the halfway point, and then it's like it refers to Deltarune as my Deltarune. So that's another piece of evidence towards maybe Gaster built Deltarune and it's his creation. Ruinous was my first introduction to Undertale by the by. Apparently it's about the genocide route. Okay. I think this is the collab between Snapcube and her friend. I'm trying to listen to the lyrics. Ruinous lyric. Go, child. Do 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 do. I'm looking at the lyrics. I'm just trying to look through the lyrics to see if this is from the player's point of view or from Sans' point of view. Or maybe it's from both of their points of view. I don't know. It's a good song. I don't think I've heard it before. What do I want this bottom part to look like? Okay. On my reference, it's like I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe like that. Having seen you play it, I can pick up a few things I originally didn't. I gotcha, I gotcha. It's all coming together. In that case, Changeling by Lydia the Bard is good. Alternative for a laugh would be Only Cans from Stupendium. Oh boy, I feel like I've heard of Only Cans. Okay. Changeling. Lydia. Lydia the Bard. Only Cans. Oh, or is it Vending Machine of Love? Put an asteroid there like you're kicking it, like it's holding onto you, then you don't have to draw the soul. Ash. Ash, you're so big brained. Hey, what? Don't worry about it. Oh no, not only cans. Only cans. Yeah, I think it's Vending Machine of Love. I think I've heard of that one. Do I have another song I want to add in here? Ghost and Pals came out with a new song that I really like, but I feel like I know I put the warning that the music might be 18 plus, but I feel like that one might be a little too much for stream. Even though I really like it. Now I feel like I should put on a silly song. What's a silly song that I like? Oh, I know. I feel like we've listened to this one before, but you know, I'm gonna throw it in there. Oh yep, that's it. Stupendium is good. Slide into the Void is my favorite. Taking a bit of effort to get used to the rapping, however. I feel like I like some Stupendium songs. I feel like he does a lot of, or I feel like they do a lot of rap. Which isn't always my favorite, but I do think they do a good job. And there are some songs by them that I like. Doesn't Brie hate this song? Oh well, it's what we're listening to right now. Inside and outside. Cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die. So is Ruinous from Kara's perspective, do you think? Let me look back at it. I don't want this ad. Yeah, it looks like it's from Kara's point of view, I'd say. Get it, Errol. Get it. And she is so blue. It's sitting outside. That live inside me. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die. No idea what they're saying, but the beat is nice. In this song, they're saying, I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. They just say that over and over again. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, a dabba dee dabba die, a dabba dee dabba die. Oh, you know it's dabba dee dabba dee dabba do, yeah. Everything in his life is blue. His house, his car, his feelings, his girlfriend. Sitting outside. That live inside me. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, a dabba dee dabba die, a dabba dee dabba die. This is one of the greatest songs ever written, you guys. The lyricality, the it's just beautiful and amazing. William Shakespeare wishes he could write like this. Who's ready? Welcome to the underground. How was the fall? I can't listen to this song without laughing at it. But it's a classic. It sounds like some psychology torture Truman show. Everything in his life is made blue to make him go mad. Apparently it worked. You know, that's a good theory. That's a great music theory. One of Earth's finest ballads. Well, determination. What am I doing with this? I think Stupendium did a song like this. It was from Sans, Pappy, and Gaster. They probably did an Undertale song at one point. When I hear this song, all I can think about is the parody version where they're like, "Welcome to the underground. How are your balls?" No, I don't like it at that angle. Did they just refer to Frisk as a she? Balls are balls. The original song says how was the fall, but the parody says how are your balls with a B. Okay. Will we be able to see this? Probably not. Is that good? No, I still have to do this part. Fuck. Maybe I should just make it like this. Even though I don't think that's what boots look like. To the bone. Isn't Frisk and the other one both neither gender? Toby's never like spoken out about it, but yeah, in the game they're not referred to with gendered pronouns. But there were definitely people who were like, I think they're a girl because they look like a girl. Or people would be like, it's a situation where you, the player, get to decide what gender they are. And like, Toby's never said anything about it. It's like, maybe that's what he was going for, but in the games, both of them are only ever referred to as they, them. But yet there's still so many people that are like, Frisk is a girl and Chris is a boy. I'm like, whatever. Whatever. I cannot remember their name. The main character in Undertale is Frisk, and then there's Kara, who was the human that was like Azrael's kind of adopted sibling. And then in Deltarune there's Chris. Those are the three humans of Undertale / Deltarune. And all of them are referred to as they, them. They just look like kids with indeterminable gender. Yeah, they're all androgynous looking. But yet some people are like, Frisk looks like a girl because they have pink on their shirt or something. And then I feel like with Chris, it might just be that their name is Chris and people view that as a male name, even though it's technically a gender neutral name. And also, the way it's spelled in Deltarune is technically like the more feminine spelling. Really, Kara too. I've only heard Kara referred to as she, her. See, I don't know why people do that. Literally, none of the humans in Undertale have ever been referred to with, like, gendered pronouns. What song is this again? Changeling, okay. And she just went and said it. Maybe we'll do it like... I don't know if I like that one there. Maybe I'll move it up a little bit. Where's Changeling Wizard when you need him? This is a song about him, maybe. Maybe it should be more like that. We'll do it like that. That's fine. Okay, weren't we gonna put star here too? We just have one here. Is that what it's gonna... I don't know what this was supposed to be here. Oh boy. Okay, Stupendium. Maybe I'll just do it like that. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to draw that other one too. Where's the inks? Alright, let me turn these down. I guess I don't need to turn it down. I just erase that. Did they say slot your pennies into the vending machine of love, or slot your panties into the vending machine of love? What is on this layer? Oh, I see. Okay. Penny's Aster. Listen. I knew what kind of song this is. I don't think saying panties would have been off theme, you know? I don't know what kind of vending machine this is. Ah, yes, panties, that well-known form of currency. In some countries, yes. Get your head out of the gutter. I'm not the one who suggested this song, Errol. I did not suggest it. It's the Tribbles, they have clouded her judgment. That was also not my song suggestion, by the way. I'm not the one who suggested the Tribble song either. This is a pure song for soda lovers and nothing else. Oh, I definitely believe you, Errol. 100%. No mischievous intent lies behind those words. The fuck you mean in some countries? Exactly what I said, Ash. Did I stutter? Your country may be sussy? I didn't say it was my country. We have dollars in my country. But I'm not here to judge the cultures of other countries. Everyone is welcome in this chat. Changeling, hello! Welcome. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. How are you doing, Changeling? How's it going? Did you know they're gonna announce the new Stardew Valley marriageable candidates tomorrow? Oh my goodness. Said to her, I'd like a cheeseburger. And I might like a milkshake as well. She said to him, I can't give you either. And he said, isn't this Burger Bell? She said, yes it is, but we're closed now. Open tomorrow at 10. Said to her, I'm extremely hungry, but I guess it can wait until then. Hey, what's up? What? What do you mean, what? Yeah, Way Deeper Down was the intro song by Stupendium. Oh, okay, let me put that one on there too. For you. Oh, he will wait for you. Also, we unintentionally summoned Changeling with his song. Oh yeah, Changeling, like 2 songs ago, we were listening to a song called Changeling. And I was like, damn, Changeling's not here to listen to his song. I thought this song sounded familiar. It's from VeggieTales. Hell yeah, it's from VeggieTales. Let's go. Oh really? Yeah, it's called Changeling by Lydia something. It was good. It was a bop. Please do not be angry. We'll eat and be back here by lunch. I really hope my mom's not outside my room. She's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? Thank you. I just got home. Needed to pick up a new headset and a few other things. Welcome back home. Hope you like your new headset whenever you get to try it out. We'll have to look up the song. I recommend it. It was good. What song are we on now? Oh, okay. What song? Slide into the void? What's this one from? I think I queued up their Poppy Playtime song in here too, because I like that one. Control? Oh, okay. I don't know much about that game. Happy to be back home. Treated myself to boba. Nice. Nice. Hope you enjoy it. I have a cookie. A kitchen sink cookie. Also, I was sitting on my leg and then I put it down and now it feels weird. Ow. It hurts to stretch it all the way. I think I might have fallen asleep a little bit. Bets on our feet dangling. Listen. I was sticking my feet up in the air. I'm stretching my legs, okay? That's different from dangling. Listen, my toes can touch the ground at the angle I'm sitting at now, okay? If I want to be flat on the ground, I need to scooch forward, but this is more comfortable, okay? Get out of my face. Say the hedgehog provides. Baby. Oop. Hadron? What's Hadron? Is that the name of the baby? Hedron? A thing in the game? Okay. I think I have heard this one before. So far, happy with the look of the new headset? Very good. I'm glad you're liking it so far. Saying this papyrus voice is funny. Gotta say, I am fond of the line, but you're heading for a grave way, way deeper down. It is a fun line. I decide if I like. I feel like that looks weird. I like how they've included a gaster in this. Oh. We're off of the queued up songs. Did the one I tried? I think one I put in there didn't get queued up. That's fine. Now that we're listening to Crumbling Tower, that means we also have to listen to Spawn and Guardian. I just have to listen to all three of them. And then I'll put on Stupendium's Poppy Playtime song. I think that one didn't end up in the queue somehow. Surely the trio are connected. I think Gaster does have some sort of connection to them, because the way he looks, he kind of looks like a skeleton. And his name is WD Gaster, and people think WD stands for Wingdings, because there is hidden text in Undertale that's written in Wingdings. And Sans and Papyrus are both named after fonts. So it makes sense that Wingdings Gaster would also be named after a font. Or he would also be a skeleton. I know a Poppy's Playtime song, hang on. Oh. I just remember I like this Stupendium song. I think part of the reason I latched onto it was because I wanted to like Stupendium songs, but a lot of them were like rap. And I didn't necessarily vibe with them the way I wanted to, but I liked the Poppy's Playtime song. I think the first Stupendium song I stumbled upon was actually the Doki Doki Literature one. I was like, oh cool, Doki Doki Literature song, but I think I just didn't vibe with it. Just the style it was written in. I'm saying, oh yeah, I think you've suggested that one before. I put it on my, I think it's probably in this playlist. Let me add that one. Is that one? Oh, it's not in the playlist. Let me add it to the playlist. Yep, that's my difficulty. I want to like them, but the rap turns me away. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Because I think they're very talented and they put a lot of work into their stuff. Particularly when you know the context. True. I think that looks okay. I don't know if I like the way these look. Maybe I'll just cheat and make it look like that. What if I just did that? They're my boots and I can make them look however I want. It's probably not how they should look, but you know what? That's my argument. Nice was listening to this on the drive for errands. I fucking love this set of songs. I love Guardian so much. God, I really want to know what the final songs of Deltarune are gonna sound like. The final boss songs, because this song, oh my god. This song gets me so pumped every time I listen to it. And it feels like a final boss song, so it's like, what is the true final boss song gonna sound like? I can't think too hard about it, you guys. I'll start going insane. Chapter 5 this year, guys. Chapter 5. Chapter 5. I fucking love the song. No, keep going on about it. Ash just wants me to go insane. It's all Ash wants. Every time. You want to know the newest theory about Gaster, Ash? Gaster is green. That's the theory. Gaster is green. Papyrus is red, Sans is blue, and Gaster is green. I can't even explain it. I don't remember all the details. How'd they arrive at that theory? Wait. There was a lot of stuff for it. I just can't remember the exact thing. Part of it is the sprite we see of Gaster, you know, it's like black and white. But then in Deltarune, they talk about how copies are monochrome. So they're like, what if that's a copy of Gaster and real Gaster is going to have color? He's not just going to be black and white. Isn't that Deltarune's trio colors? Kinda, yeah. You want to know? Yes, always. Hold on, let me show you Sid's Papyrus House. No, what did I click? Stop. What did I click? I don't want whatever that is. I don't want this to be full screen. Give me, what the fuck? Okay. All right, let me show you. Let me bring this over here. Oh god, it's we're at the point in the stream where I'm pulling up random images again. Okay, and then let me pull up. Oh god, how do I look this up? Deltarune art therapy. Where is it? No, I need you. Can I have this but zoomed out more? There we go. That's a better picture. Let me pull that up. Okay. Which Kingdom Hearts song should I request? Oh, let me put that in there. But also, here's the Poppy Playtime song. Sanctuary. Oh. Okay, so you see here in Sans and Papyrus's house, we got Papyrus's door on the left, Sans' door on the right, and in the middle, there's no door, but there's a picture of a bone, and the picture is green. And it's like if there were going to be 3 of them, then, you know, there could be room for a third door here. If we go over to Deltarune, and we go to the egg room, where you get the egg in chapter 4, Chris goes down here where there's 3 doors, and there's the door in the middle which leads you to the egg, and it's like 3 doors here. What if there was a third door here? There's also some dialogue somewhere, I forget where it is, where it's like there's a door in between or whatever. I don't remember everything. Hold on, let me look up Gaster is green. Hold on, guys. Gaster is green theory. Alright, where is it? Spamton's strings are green. The painting in between Sans and Papyrus's room is green. The chapter select for chapter 1 is green, I think. What else is on here? Give me more. Oh, this one's not giving me a lot here. Second one is a bit crazy, but green bone door ones I can see. See, some people are debating whether or not the person who gives you the eggs is Gaster. A lot of people think Eggman is separate from Gaster, but some people think maybe Eggman is a different Gaster. Like there's Gaster from Undertale, and then there's Gaster from Deltarune. Oh, I need other stuff about Gaster's green. I know there was other stuff. Alright, no one else is talking about it. I think there's a video about it, but we're not gonna watch the video now. We're not watching the video. Anyway, Gaster might be green. Gaster giving out eggs? He the Easter Bunny now or a troll? See, we don't know. We don't know what the eggs mean yet. We have to find out. It's someone baking pies, right? The Eggman, right? Yeah, the Eggman. They get all the eggs so they can bake pies. Anyway, I'm sure there's a fun video about Gaster being green somewhere, but we're not gonna watch it. Is there anything else here? Okay, that's fine. We're drawing. We don't need to worry about Gaster being green. Anyway, this is a good song. I want to put dark shadows here. Maybe I'll think about it after this. Oh. Aster first non-VOD or short video on YouTube is an incoherent explanation on Undertale and Deltarune lore that only makes sense to Philippines. Oh man. It's just gonna be me shouting about how Gaster is green and Jockington is the tail of hell. And Kenny's friend. It's just me looking straight into the camera going, friend inside me, for like 5 minutes straight. Anyway, I need chapter 5 now, you guys. I'm gonna go insane. We're not allowed to talk about Deltarune anymore. I need to not think about it. That's why I don't go crazy. I don't think about it. Why is this here? What the fuck? Would watch. Oh no. To be fair, that sounds like a really fun stream one day. You gathering up all the theories and ranting about them for 3 hours. No, there are many other people who do a better job of putting together theories and making them videos. You should go watch like Spooky Dude or something. Not me just regurgitating half-baked half a theory that I remember from a video. And we like hearing them from you. Oh no. We'll see how chapter 5 goes. Chapter 5 might break me. It might send me into a spiral. Oh, nonsense, you would be the best and most fun. It's not the same if it's not you. Oh no, guys. I'm not organized enough to make a theory video. On the topic of games, looking forward to In Stars in Time. Dude, I've been thinking about it all week. I love that game. I'm so excited to play more. I was almost even going to be like, what if we just played it twice next week? But next week we have to finish the genocide route, and we are also going to play Pokopia. So that really only leaves one slot for In Stars in Time, unless I'm insane and try 4 streams again. But I don't think I'm going to do that, because I'm already at the point where I was like, oh, do I want to do a stream tonight? But I should probably be able to do 3 next week. Ah, so we get a rant stream after chapter 5. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh no. Me too, it's getting so very interesting. Yeah, we've gotten past the point where, you know, we beat the king, which is what Sifrin thought they were supposed to do, and now we're like, what are we supposed to do? Now we gotta figure out what it is that we're supposed to do. I'm so curious to see what it's gonna end up being. It's probably gonna lead to Sifrin having a mental breakdown. Because they're already halfway there. And all their friends are gonna be like, are you okay, Sifrin? Do you need a hug? Could be a goal later in the year, maybe something you can get help with. You guys really want me to make a theory video about Deltarune? See, I'm not really the kind of person to like come up with theories. I just like to experience the game, and you know, I'll hear out other people's theories, and it's fun. But I don't always like to sit down and make up my own theory, because then like I feel like I'm gonna get too attached to it, and then if the game doesn't follow that, I'm gonna be annoyed. That's why I don't always like to sit down and really think up theories. But we'll see. We'll see how if chapter 5 breaks me. Do I want these parts to be black? Does that look better? I think I'll leave them like that for now. Sif is a hairbreadth from snapping. I'm just waiting for the inevitable breakdown where Sif starts yelling about how many times they've beaten the king and blah blah blah, and their friends are just gonna sit there like, Sifrin? Sifrin, are you okay? Or yes, or rather a theory stream, both work. Oh no, I mean your own or ones you follow. Sending out save reminders? Oh, thank you. We just want to hear you go crazy ranting. Of course, of course. So you guys just want to watch my mental breakdown too. That's what you're here for, the mental breakdowns. Between Sif and me. Well, we'll see how chapter 5 goes. Like I said, I haven't actually watched a Deltarune theory video in a while, so none of them are really fresh on my mind. I tried to explain Gaster is green to you, and I got nowhere. But honestly, I don't think there was actually that much more to it. I feel like there was something from... I think there was something from the 10th anniversary stream that made people go, what if Gaster is green? It might have partially been that during the stream they got the Gaster door, but instead of it being grayed out, it was like brown. So maybe some people were like, what if Gaster had color? But I'm not sure. Oh yeah, because they gotta beat him a few times to question the housemaiden in Issa. Yeah, I think at some point Sifrin's gonna they're gonna be like, but Sifrin, we just gotta beat the king, and Sifrin's gonna be like, we've beaten the king 10 times. And they're just gonna like go on a rant. And everyone's gonna be like, Sifrin. I feel like part of the moral of the story is that it's gonna be like, Sifrin, you need to open up to other people and let them in. And that's what's gonna end up happening, but it's gonna end up happening in the worst way, with Sifrin just having like the world's biggest mental breakdown. The game can pull an unnamed game and make the hero the final boss. When you say unnamed game, are you censoring the name of the game? I think I know what game you're talking about, because there's a game that people have talked about because it's Toby has stated it as one of the inspirations for Deltarune. I haven't played it, but I've heard stuff about it. And you'd be dragged down into it too? Absolutely. It's so much fun when you start breaking down into crazy giggles and wide explanations. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoy it when I go insane. I'm sure you all enjoyed it that one time when I started ranting about Jockington being the tail of hell. I don't have another one of those rants in me right now, but like I said, Chapter 5, baby! Chapter 5! Ready for my mental breakdown? Ooh, seems like it could happen to his friends. Probably he'll never open up otherwise. Yeah, I feel like that's where it's headed. I get the feeling that Sif has been alone for a while. So it might even just be that they don't know how to open up to people anymore because they've just been alone. Yeah, I don't want to spoil stuff. Okay. Then I know which game you're talking about. I will not say what it is either, but I might check that game out one day. I feel like I might want to check out some of the games that Toby has said inspired him. Although I've already played some of them. I already played some of them before I played Undertale, because Toby Fox and I have similar tastes, I guess. I played Ghost Trick before him, and we both love Ghost Trick. And we both love Cave Story and Mother 3. I don't like... What the fuck kind of perspective am I doing on these? Marking it on the calendar? What are you marking on the calendar? My inevitable breakdown? We don't know what chapter 5 is coming out yet. Unless you know something I don't, Changeling. I'll read your future. In the future, Goofy will make you cry and Donald will piss you off. Are you talking... Are you talking about Kingdom Hearts? I was talking about a different game. I do not like the perspective on these. stars. They look bad. Different reference. I got you. I got you. I can multitask. True. True, true, true. True, 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 true. Maybe I'll make them a little more rounded. Is this Nana? No, this is secret. I'll listen to this song again. You know what? We'll do this song too. And this song. Hell yeah. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna come back to these stars. They look bad. They look bad. Maybe I need to overlap with this side more. We're gonna come back then. My cookie has laid over here abandoned. That poor cookie. She's so sad sitting over there. She's like, eat me, Aster. Please eat me. I'm so sad and lonely. You must comfort it within you. Yes, she wishes to be warm. Warm and safe in my belly. Consume it. I am consuming it. Yum 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 yum. Then it'll be happy. I can feel her joy rising within me. She's where she wants to be. I'm just not liking the perspective on these stars. Do I even want these stars to be raised? Maybe I can just have them be little imprints on the bottom of the shoe. I get to design the shoes. They're my shoes. They don't have to be raised. They could be flat. Not if somebody takes them. We don't have a steel boot redeem, Ash. You may steal my hat. That's not my boots. My boots are still right here. They're right here, guys. You can't take them. They are glued to my feet. They're on there. You cannot take them. Just try. Closest I could get. The cloak is closer to the feet than the hat. Alright, go back. There we go. Take your feet then? You gonna steal my feet? It's weird. You gonna steal my feet? You got some kind of foot fetish? Boom. Give you the Astor's mom special. Listen, the hat is directly opposite to your boots, therefore your head is closer to your feet. I don't think that's how that works, but you know, whatever makes you happiest. Maybe I look better with the shading. I don't know. It's fine. I'm just gonna try it and leave it, and then I can always change it later. I've spent this entire fucking stream drawing this goddamn boot. To be fair, I spent a lot of time talking to you guys and getting distracted. But still. I don't actually know the lyrics to this one. I should have played one and I know the lyrics too. I'll do that next. Booty. Where's Poca Poca Planet when you need it? That's a kick-ass boot. Thank you, villain. Thank you. I've spent the whole stream drawing it. Now I'll come back. These stars still look off, but it's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm gonna move Poca Poca Planet up the queue. So how you doing, villain? Welcome on in. You chilling? Chilling like a villain. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. It's like a circle. 360 is closer to 1 degree than 180. Listen, I'm right. Whatever floats your boat, my guy. Whatever floobs your boobs. We'll believe you. This star looks fucked up. What am I drawing? I don't know what to draw. Booty. Na, 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 na. I need to learn the lyrics to this one. I just have to put on the ones I know the lyrics to. I don't know. Those look bad. Alright, we're moving on from the start. We'll come back to it. 知ってる天黒の中はあったかいんだよ思わず眠れちゃうかもね Here we go. Here's what I know the lyrics to. La 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 ねえ知ってる雪の夜は静かなんだよ下を星に来たみたいだ Alright, where's that other boot? At least I don't have to draw the bottom of this boot. Why did I put my boots in this picture, in this image? I should just have my legs cut off at the bottom. Or I could have my whole cloak come in and be like, woo! Ooh, here's the cloak. Ooh, you can't see my boots. They're under the cloak. Oh. Mitoroku kai. またいつか思い出せますように We'll draw on this layer. I would point out you have spent the entire stream drawing feet, so your mom may have had a point. I'm not drawing them because I like feet. I'm drawing them because I have feet. So I have to draw the feet because they exist on my body, just like my arms and my hands and my face and my eyes. And I gave myself boots because boots look cool, but then I have to draw the boots and I've condemned myself to my own suffering. Anyway, let me draw this boot. I'm not going crazy. You're going crazy. Oh, shoot. Oh, I forgot to share it. I did start 3D modeling the asteroid. Oh my gosh, awesome. If you want to share, feel free to. I've been trying to decide if I like the way I've like been drawing their bodies or if I need to like redefine their shape. Because I've been drawing them like the star shape, but like three-dimensional, kind of like a box. But I feel like a lot of star-shaped characters, they're kind of more like this. Like they get drawn like this, where they have this kind of roundish body, and then they have the little limbs sticking off of them. And I'm wondering if maybe I should define their shape a little bit more like that, but I don't know. But yet I kind of like them like this, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe it'd look weird for like their limbs to move around if they're shaped like that. We'll see. is why I figured making them 3D might help. You know, it would. It would. So thank you, Changeling, if you desire to continue working on that. I do appreciate. Oh, let me do your stretch and hydrate too. Oh, I should stretch my wrists. Keep forgetting, that's what I need to do during drawing streams. Soku Janaku. Okay, good stretch. I need some more of my milk with my cookie. Posted? Oh, you posted it? Let me take a little look-see. Let me take a little look-see. Hell yeah. They look like a pillow. That's how I've been drawing them. They look like a pillow. It's looking good. Nice. See, I feel like if they're shaped like that, I feel like it might be hard for them to move their limbs. But you know what? Drawings aren't real. You can make them do whatever you want. Why are you black? You're supposed to be purple. My brain was thinking marshmallow. Yes, we did discuss them having a marshmallowy texture last time. That is true. Thank you. Thank you for choosing your spare time to work on that. Even if you don't work on it anymore past this, I still appreciate what you've done. I should probably try doing some 3D, but I did a little 3D in college and I don't like working in 3D. It does not spark joy, but maybe I just need to do it more. I do 3D to fight the artist block, is why I don't do it too often right now. Yeah, sometimes it is a good way to fight some art block. To just try something very different. I feel like I should try Blender sometime. I feel like people have fun in Blender. But I don't know. Why Dame. Yes, it's basically a hobby now. Well, I'm glad it's proving somewhat fruitful to you. I hope we have fun working on it. If you do try it, happy to help. Blender can be a lot sometimes. Well, we'll see if I ever get around to trying it. I have so many things I need to try. But I feel like that would be the most likely one I would try out. So thank you for the offer of help. One day you may receive a random DM of me just going, help. Help. I did also find a cool add-on for it that lets you paint on models like in Clip Studio with layers. Oh, nice. Is Blender the one that kind of lets you work in like 2D and 3D? I thought it was that one. Maybe I think of a different program. Is that the one that Worthy Kids works on? The guy who made Big Top Burger? Doesn't he make it in Blender? I'm looking forward to trying Blender when it comes to iPad. Oh, it's coming to iPad. Damn. I'll be curious to see how well it runs on iPad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 spread out. Move down. It's only 7. 1, 2, 3. No, I need 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yes, but they still don't let us have a layer system for texture painting yet. That's default. Oh, that's strange. Do 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 do. Exciting! Can't wait to see what you do. Hence the add-on. I gotcha. Yeah, Wolfie, I'll be excited to see what you do with it. Moving into 3D can be scary. I should probably get a tablet soon. There be many things on mobile that would be more pleasant on a tablet. Yeah, some things are better on that bigger screen. Oh, new place with a brand new attitude. Okay, this is that foot, so the ones on the right are on top. Ah, yes. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I think that looks okay-ish. I feel like this should curve a little more. With a brand new attitude. Ah. Agreed. My ancient tablet can't even connect to 4G. Oh no. Pokemon music was a legitimate bop. They had some bangers. There's some bangers in there. Oh, I forgot to put Mossworks design songs in this. Alright. I feel like I gotta rename this stream to just be the boot stream. All we've done is draw these boots. Draw boots and talk about Deltarune. That's all we do around here. Can we listen to Honey I'm Home, Carnival of Rust, and Awakened by Breaking Benjamin? Sure, of course. Let me slap those in here. Honey I'm Home. Always a banger. Carnival of Rust. Album, huh? I typed in Carnival of Rust and it brought up an album by Poets of the Fall. Oh, hold on. There's the song. Okay. I accidentally typed Carnival of Trust, apparently. Awaken. Breaking. There you go. I'll put it in. You know what? You brought up Ghost. I'm gonna put in more Ghost and Pals songs. I kind of want to do the new one, but at the same time, it's, I don't know, it's a little dark. I mean, all their songs are dark, but this one has some, like, kind of direct language. Alright, we'll put those ones in. Oh, I gotta put the thing. When I first heard the song, I really didn't like it. Some months later, it randomly popped in my head and I listened to it to get it out. I was like, this is awesome, actually. I've had that album before. Sometimes it takes a while for a song to grow on me. Sometimes I'll know about a song, and I'll just be like, that song's okay. And then, like, randomly years later, I'll be like, I want to listen to that song right now. And then I listen to it, and I'm like, actually, this song's amazing. I'm gonna listen to it 500 times. I actually had that happen recently with a Vocaloid song called Fear Garden. It's a classic Vocaloid horror song. It's always been where I'm like, that one's okay, that one's fine. And then recently I was like, I need to listen to it again. And I was like, actually, I'm gonna listen to this over and over again. With a few songs, yep, same. You know what, maybe I'll put on Fear Garden. I was debating whether or not I should, because I feel like it's one of those songs you need to be in the mood for, because it can be a little grating. We'll put it on. There's a couple other songs in the queue before it, but it'll happen probably by the end of the stream. A vivisection of me, done by God for all to see. I'm glad Ghost is back in making music again, because I really like their music. I like how this one has a didgeridoo in it. Looks like Gutsy's also doing art. Oh, nice. Oh, she's having fun. I want it to be. I don't really know that many Breaking Benjamin songs. I know like one. But I remember I found out about this band because I had an internet friend whose username was Fixing Benjamin. I always think of them when I hear of Breaking Benjamin, even though I haven't talked to them in a very long time. I love this song for years, such a haunting melody. I think the one song I know by them is called like Rain. It's a very kind of sad, peaceful song. I Love BB, my favorite band. Oh, nice. Maybe I'll have to listen to more of their stuff. Because, like I said, I think the other one I know is that Rain song. My favorite Breaking Benjamin song is Dear Agony. Ah, okay. Been ages since they released a new album. Are they still active? Are they still playing, just not really writing music? My favorite BB song is Next to Nothing. Cool. Might have to check those out. I don't know if we'll be able to listen to them tonight because we have so many other things in the queue, but we'll see. They're apparently working on a new one. That's good. We can give them time to cook. Let them cook. Does that look okay? I think that's probably okay. Oh, hell, you guys. Get this out of here. Inks. Yeah, that boot looks fine. God. Boots. And then I'll have in the flat stage, I'll have to put in all the extra details on the boots, all the stitching. Oh. That's what I'm listening to now. Hold on. I just realized the little pop-out thing has not been showing the correct song. I do that. What? Why is the little mini player stuck on Mume's song? Okay. Now it changed because I clicked on it. That's weird. That was weird. I don't know why I was stuck on that. I was like, oh, I can just look at the thing to see what the song is. And then I was like, that's not the right song. That's not Mume. It really likes that song, apparently. Yeah, it was like, oh, Mume. I'm so sad she graduated. Mume. Spotify was just mourning her. She's not dead, she just graduated. This is such a good song. It does slap. I'm enjoying it. Gotta work out what to eat for dinner tonight. What you feeling? What you feeling? I had a teriyaki chicken sandwich for dinner. That was yummy.
I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back.
Who's your wife tonight, Odessa? If you don't know, you can search the fish pond for a wife. I had loaded baked potato soup yesterday because Dad made some soup and it's very good. My dad likes to help out at the fish fries. Apparently when he went to the fish fry the other night, he got to take home a bunch of leftover baked potatoes. He had this bag full of like, I don't know, 20 potatoes. I was like, how many potatoes did the soup take, Dad? He's like 4. And he's like, how many got left? And he's like 8. I'm like, we can make 2 more batches of soup. How did I misspell fish? Wait, is the fish thing working? I have it open. Oh, I have to log back in. Oh my god, alright. I didn't realize it wasn't logged in. Alright, 1 second. Oh my god. Oh, fish. Fish, where the fuck did you go? Hey, I'm clicking on you. Fish? Okay. Alright, now you can fish. Now you can fish. Ooh, that sounds tasty. How do you get loaded baked potato soup? Does he call it loaded baked potato, or does he just call it baked potato soup? Anyway, it's just like a potato soup, you know, where it's like potatoes and bacon, you know, and like a creamy soup. It's good. I'm not sure why my dad calls it like loaded potato soup. I would usually just call it like a potato soup, but whatever you call it, it's delicious. I had a turkey taco wrap for dinner. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds tasty. Majima has a nice pink truck. He does. See, Ash, you caught Alice. I made veggie burgers for dinner. Ooh, how'd those turn out? Oh, Rise. That's not a wife, that's just me. He doesn't get upset. This is Ghost's other new song. They have a newer one. Did you get Rise too? You both got Rise. Wife Pond said no wives for you today. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. This song is good too, though. Twice in a row. Let's go. 3rd time in a row. Let's see it. Oh, you got Meef. Meef. Mifa. Hey, weren't you playing Breath of the Wild earlier? There you go. It's on theme. Meef. She looks like a fish. That's because she is a fish person. There are fish people in Zelda. Aster got 2 fishy wives. Ash, I have many fish wives. I play Splatoon. I have many fish wives. Mifu is cool. She is cool. At first I wasn't sure, but she grew on me. I don't know, there's something about her. I was like, you know what? You're pretty cool, Mifu. I like you, Mif. I did like Sidon a lot though. He's a good boy. Sidon got a wife in Tears of the Kingdom and the fandom was pissed. That was so funny. Everyone shipped Sidon and Link, and then they're like, in the sequel, they're like, let's give Sidon a fiance who didn't appear in the first game. And everyone was like, what the fuck? So when are you killing Mipha like Undyne? Well, Ash, the thing is, Mipha is already dead because Ganon killed her. She is already dead during Breath of the Wild. Well, Ash, yeah. I am sad that this series of songs will never get finished. Because I don't think all the creators are still friends with each other. But it's fine. We have the songs that they made. And they still slap. I got disconnected for some reason. Why would Twitch do that? That's so rude. Liking this song too. I love this song. I think from this series of songs, what's it called? Quillia Automata? This one's my favorite. The first one's Reckless Battery Burns, and then there's this one, and World Normopathy, and then there's Lamentations. And then there's no more after that. Very rude. Was rude and weird. It is. It is rude and weird. Um. See the world again. Ah. Meow, 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 meow. What else did I queue up? Oh yeah, Death Body. Oh, thank you for the stretch and hydrate, changeling. I'll stretch while I read this. Started a new game last night, Vampire. It's about a doctor who got turned into a vampire during a plague in what looks like the 1800s. You have to balance between your morality and your thirst. If you get too thirsty, you become weaker and will get killed by strong enemies. It's good so far. I've only played 3 hours. I feel like I've heard of it. I feel like it's by a company who's made a game that I played. Plan to play Dead Space after. I think I've heard of Dead Space too. Let me see. Vampire. It is by Don't Nod. Okay. So I have heard of it. Don't Nod is the company that made Life is Strange. What do I have in the queue right now? I see. Well, if I have time, I'm gonna queue up my favorite Ghost song. Also playing off and on a survival game called Chernobylite. How's that game? Kind of survival mechanics you got in there? Into my soul. Finished Deathloop and Dredge recently. You like Dredge Esther? Oh yeah, you mentioned those the other day. Those do sound good. I don't know if we'll play any of those anytime soon because we have our backlog, but I am putting them on my mental list of stuff to look into. Good, it's fun. Gotta manage health, radiation, sanity, companions, contentment, and base building. Okay. This is the old horror Vocaloid song I was talking about. The one that I started listening to again recently. Utatsu, mi, tsu, yo, tsu, itsu, tsu, mutsu, nanatsu, to. Looks interesting. Also finished one called Fort Solis. It was good up until the end. Quite possibly the worst, most stupid, and pointless ending to a game I've ever seen. Absolute shite. Oh, that's unfortunate. Like, it does suck if an ending isn't great, but I feel like an okay-ish ending is better than an ending that just kind of ruins the whole thing. If you get an ending and it makes you feel like, what was the point? I never want to play this ever again. I feel like that just kind of sucks. I'm not sure of a game I played that makes me feel that way, but I've watched some shows like that. Like The Umbrella Academy. Or the Trolls Hunter movie. That was the finale to the entire series. Not even okay. The game doesn't end up explaining the mystery, and the ending was just stupid. Yeah, see, that's why I'm saying an okay ending would be better than a just like a awful stupid ending. Because even if something has a mediocre ending, you might still want to play it. But if it has an ending that just makes everything feel stupid and like you never want to touch it again, I feel like that's a failure of an ending. And like the Troll Hunter movie, they went with that ending because they didn't want to go with like a more typical ending. And I was like, a more typical ending would have worked way better, even if it was more predictable or like cliche. That would have been way better than what you guys went with, because what you guys went with made the whole entire 3-series thing just feel completely pointless. Oh god, Umbrella Academy had such a stupid ending. I did not like that ending. Not at all. It makes me not want to watch it again. Which sucks because it was legitimately a fun show. I know after after the full ending, I did go back and rewatch part of season 1. I was like, man, I missed what we had. Now, do you hate me? Are you afraid of me? Are you able to feel culpability? Do I like that? I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I'll stick with those for now. I think I've successfully inked both of these boots during this stream. That's all we've done this entire stream, is draw these fucking boots. Endings that render the story pointless are the worst. I hate most. It was all in their head. Endings or it never happened or that was a different timeline, so it doesn't matter. They just make the story and time spent pointless. Yeah, and like it's not that you can't have an ending that's like really depressing. Or I think you can even take stuff like that, like it was all a dream ending can work for certain stories. But it needs to be like written in from the beginning of the show. And you can have it was all a dream ending and have things still matter. Like, I don't want to spoil anything too much, but I think Over the Garden Wall addresses some of those kinds of things well. Over the Garden Wall kind of had an ending like that without making everything seem like it didn't matter. It still felt like things mattered. Bioshock Infinite was a good example of an ending that made it all feel like it was a waste of time. One of the things that make Mally hate Infinite so much. Yeah, I feel like sometimes they go with endings like that to like be a little shocking or like just not be a stereotypical ending. Like I said, sometimes the more boring option works better, even if it's not an amazing ending. It's better than one that just makes everything feel stupid and pointless. Boots are looking good. Thank you. True, depressing endings are fine, and there are some endings that work with that, but so many endings make it so they don't have to create or think of a creative ending. Yeah. I think Life is Strange is another one that kind of does it well. Like, at first, I kind of didn't like the two ending options they had, but I think looking back at it and thinking on it, the endings do work. And they're both depressing in their own way. But they both kind of fit the themes of the game. Or like the movie Rogue One. That is a really depressing ending. Everyone fucking dies, but it is still done well. It was still good and it didn't feel pointless. In the goal to have people not predict their story, many seem to forget it shouldn't be about outplaying the reader / watcher. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Having a surprising twist or a surprising ending, you know, just because people can't predict it doesn't make it good. Sometimes it makes it bad and makes it so that it doesn't thematically match up with anything. it's better to write a good story than to focus on making sure certain things surprise people. Some people are always going to be able to predict what's going to happen, but that doesn't mean that it's bad writing. Sometimes people are able to predict what's going to happen because you, the writer, have set up the themes and the foreshadowing and the plot line, and they are following those themes and foreshadowing and all of that. I'm a strong believer that someone should be able to know everything about your story. They should be able to be spoiled about everything and then go into your story and still enjoy it. They can be spoiled on all the twists and the ending and everything, and they should still be able to enjoy your story. And that's a sign of a good story. Especially because a lot of people do like to reread or rewatch or replay things. It feels like in many cases like a "we're not like other girls" ending. Yeah. Rogue One was well done. Yeah, Rogue One was good. I like Rogue One. It will be a surprise for someone. Yeah. And honestly, sometimes people being able to predict something and then it happening can actually be more exciting than them not being able to predict it all. Because sometimes if you couldn't predict it at all, sometimes something can kind of feel like it came out of nowhere. You're like, oh, how did that happen? But if you can kind of predict it and then you get excited about it and then it actually happens, you're like, oh my god, it happened. We were right, oh my god. Like, I saw that happen with Steven Universe and Gravity Falls. They both had like these big theories, and then when they came true, everyone was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, they weren't like, oh, wow, it was true, that sucks. They were like, holy shit, oh my god. Sometimes that's more exciting. I know with the reveal in Gravity Falls, I think that's one that I wouldn't have picked up on. It's the reveal about who the author is. And like, if I hadn't seen everyone else's theories about it, and then I had just seen that, I probably would have been like, oh, they just pulled that character out of nowhere. That seems kind of random. This isn't very satisfying. But because I knew about all the foreshadowing and theories, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is cinema. I play the evil route to games, so I see depressing endings all the time, but that doesn't mean they aren't good. My actions led to the city of Dunwall, the capital city of a fucking empire, being fed to goddamn rats. So good at ending if depressing, somewhat in shock. Yeah, see, like... How do I phrase it? A story can have a sad ending, a really depressing ending, and still be very good. But a lot of it comes down to, like, the themes and what kind of story it's trying to tell. And yeah, if you're doing the evil route, then yeah, the ending is going to be depressing because it's about being evil. Sometimes playing the evil route is about a warning about the dangers of being evil. You know, we're doing the genocide route in Undertale, and it's awesome, but it's also like, you're a terrible person, everything's awful, but they do it in a really well done way. It fit the history line of Star Wars, a good example then. Yeah. Or like, we watched Pan's Labyrinth, and that has a pretty depressing ending. Especially depending on your interpretation of the ending. But even if you go with the more depressing interpretation, it still doesn't feel like the story's pointless. Because a lot of it feels like it's talking about the tragedies and the horrors of life. And sometimes people sometimes people have a depressing ending to their life. But it didn't feel pointless, you know? Exactly, it can be done well, yeah. Okay, right now I feel like I'm just going over the lines over and over again. Is there anything else I need to ink on here? I guess Aster is pretty much done being inked. I might go in and add some, like, shading a little bit. Some black shadows. But I think at this point we can move on to flats. Well, I guess I gotta draw these guys. I gotta draw you guys. You. You. Did I accidentally undo something down here? I think that ad break is over now, right? Well, this is what the picture's looking like so far, you guys. I gotta ink you guys, and I might draw on some more asteroids. I'll probably put in the black and white one somewhere. But like I said, we might add in more asteroids into this picture over time, as we design more of them. I wonder if I should make them a tiny bit bigger. I think this size is probably good for them. I wonder if I should put in stand-in ones and then, like, over time change them to different colors, but maybe I'll just leave the space blank and then we can just add them in over time. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty good so far. We suffered for these boots, and you know what? They're looking pretty good, if I say so myself. You must suffer for the art. We'll need to get you to the 3D guy. Oh, thank you. I just realized I don't... Do I have anything I put a 3D model into? I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna work with it, but I'll figure it out. Good art so far, thank you. First semester, favorite, good evening, thank you. Alright, we gotta find someone to raid. I know Gutsy's live, but let me see how long she's been live. How long have you been live, Gutsy? Can this load faster? Oh, she hasn't even been live for an hour. Okay. Yeah, we can go say hi to her. Oh, right, you aren't using Clip Studio, I forgot. I do have Clip Studio. Okay, that's what I can do. I can load it into Clip Studio. Because I can load PSDs into Clip Studio, but I can also just, like, put it in there and figure things out and then move it over to Photoshop. But yeah, that's true. That's true. I can load it into Clip Studio. I've tried Clip Studio a couple times, but I'm not sure I liked the layout, but maybe I should get more used to it. But anyway. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you've been enjoying the stream. I hope you enjoyed my random tangents about Deltarune. And I hope you enjoyed me drawing these fucking boots for 2.5 hours. I have one more stream this week. Well, okay, I have two. I have tomorrow, Thursday, we're having a stream at 8 p.m. EST. We're gonna play In Stars in Time. I'm hoping maybe we can go for at least 4 hours. I'll have to see how I'm feeling. But I really, really want to play more of that game. I'm really enjoying it. And then on Sunday at 8:30 p.m. EST, over on my friend Recrix's channel, we're gonna be playing more Chained Together, and we're gonna go insane, and we're probably gonna kill each other, and it'll be really fun. She should be going for at least an hour. Okay, I think we can raid her then. Is why I wanted to test this as I haven't tried putting a model I made into Clip. Oh yeah? Let me know how it goes. Thank you for streaming, Aster. Yay, Aster drawing feet for 3 hours. No. No, they're clothed. They're not naked feet, they're clothed. Also, I just realized I probably still need to fix those stars over there. What? There we go. Or do I just not care? Maybe I just don't care. I don't care enough. Anyway. Let's go raid Gutsy. Raid Gutsy Demise. That's how you spell raid. Excited for it? Thank you, Changeling. It'll be a great time watching watching us go insane. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you'll have a lovely rest of your day. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Goodbye. Farewell. See you later. And I don't have a foot fetish. I just have to draw feet because they exist. Goodbye.